Good morning class. Hope you are doing well beta. As you all know, in the previous video we have completed our chapter number 18. Today we will start our chapter number 10th, that is direct and inverse proportion. The very first topic in this chapter is ratio and proportion. Okay, today we will discuss about what is ratio and what is proportion. So what is ratio? As we know that any two quantities of same kind can be comparable, and to compare them we use ratio. Okay, for example, if we have to compare one day to 20 hours, okay, this is also the unit of time and this is also the unit of time, so both quantities are of same kind. So we have to find the ratio of one day to 20 hours. First of all, we have to make their unit same. This is day and this is hour. We have to convert one day into hours, that is 24 hours, and we have to find then the ratio 20 hours. So 24 we have to divide by 20 after cancelling the common factor between both. What we get? We get 6 by 5. So the ratio is 6:5, and these two dots, this is the symbol of ratio. So this is the ratio between these two quantity. Okay, so this is the ratio. We use this ratio to represent any kind of data. For example, if we have to represent what is the ratio of one day to a week, so that will be 1:7. 1:7, because in a week how many days are there? 7 days are there, so the ratio is 1:7. So this is ratio. Okay, so what is proportion? If two ratio are equal, if any two ratio are equal, then we can say they are in proportion. They are in proportion. Let us take an example. If we have A:B and C:D and their standard form are same. For example, if A by B is also equal to 1/3 and C by D is also equal to 1/3, then we can say these two ratio are in proportion. A:B is in proportion with C:D. C:D, and these four dots are the symbol for proportion. Okay, now what we have to do? Now we have to check how can we check whether the two given ratio are in proportion or not. For example, if you have 3:11 and another ratio you have 30:110. First of all, what will you do? You will write 3 ratio as 3/11 and 30/110 as 30/110. Then cross multiply them. You will get 3 multiplied by 110 and 30 multiplied by 11. This is equal to 330 and this is also 330. Your left side and right hand side both are same. So you can say these ratio are in proportion. These ratio are in proportion. Okay, clear? In other way we can write this as A:B is in proportion with C:D if A multiplied by D must be equal to B multiplied by C. In the multiplication of these two and multiplication of these two must be same if these are in proportion. So this is the introduction to your chapter ratio and proportion. We will discuss the question in next video. Read out the basic part of this chapter from your book. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.